So here's the thing. I'm kidding. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Movie Buddy Podcast. I'm your host, Josh Blumenkranz, and today we're going to talk about Companion. The movie stars Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. And I gotta say, from the makers of Barbarian, this is a sort of different but familiar movie that you've maybe seen before. Okay, so if you've seen the trailer, you already know she's a robot. But, they kind of make this really fun instead of scary. It's kind of like a blast if you see it with a crowd. So imagine this movie being a mix of like Ex Machina and Megan, and you get this movie. So both those movies I really enjoyed a lot, actually. So I just have to say that the story, it starts off kind of like, oh, they're like in love. But all I can say, really, without spoiling it, is not everything is as it seems, and I can kind of leave you there. So, Sophie Thatcher, my God, this is like her best role that I've ever seen her in. I love her on Yellow Jackets, and she's great in Heretic. But like, she is sort of like the new Scream Queen that's like coming of age, which is pretty nice to see. She does it all in here. It's kind of amazing. It's more than just a robot. It's like a person with like different levels of nuance and substance. So I really enjoyed her in this. And also Jack Quaid. I mean, Jack Quaid, love him in The Boys. He's doing his usual like comedy thing, but he's kind of like an asshole in this a little bit, which is kind of funny to see. And yeah, he's just like, they have really good chemistry together. You're wondering like, how is this gonna go down? Although you can kind of have a general sense based on like typical horror comedies that you kind of see. But they did this very fresh, and what I like about this are the rules that they have in this world, because like, what are these robots allowed to do? What are they not allowed to do? You're kind of wondering that going in and seeing like, are these humans going to even stand a chance, or like, can they coexist? Like, how does this world work? So it's kind of fascinating how they kind of did all of that, honestly. And the music was so. I mean, it's just like, you kind of are wondering like, oh, is this gonna be like scary or not? It's not. It's not even like that scary. It is violent. There is some pretty violent stuff that goes down, particularly at the end. I'm not gonna say what happens, but oh my god, like that was just like, my audience was like cheering by the end of it. It was great. But all in all I could say is that Companion, not a bad start to 2025. I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be already like January 31st. I already saw this like a few weeks ago, but hey, it was good. But yeah, if I had to rate it, I would give it about a 7 out of 10. I think it's a nice, solid, turn your mind off, enjoy the ride, and just you'll see Companion, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And that is my review. If you like what I just said about Companion, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like all the videos that you see. We're going to go into 2025 with a bang with these movies. I can feel it, guys. And remember, let's talk movies. I'll see you on the next one.